Okay, we are live. Sorry about that, everybody. I got caught by the. By the way, the Surviving Earth trailer's out. If any of you are interested, it's like on the. You have to go to like the Screen Rant article to go and see it. I was watching that and I was trying to make a video about that real quick, and then I realized that it was time to go live. So yeah, well, I mean we're going live now. We're going to be building the Lego T-Rex today. At least we're going to be starting to do that. This is a different style of stream for me. Hello, everybody. I can see everybody's being added. This is also because like my monitor's all the way over there, so either I can try to read your comments from over there, or I could just pull it up on my phone. I'll probably just pull it up on my phone if I'm being honest. Seems like the easier option. Read your things right there. There we go. Hello, everybody. So, I already started on the Lego T-Rex. At least I started on the stand. The reason why I did that is because Evolution Square, she told me that it was probably preferable for me to do that, considering the fact that like the first the first 4 bags are nothing but the stand, and the T-Rex doesn't start until bag 5. So I did this in preparation for the stream, which means that we have nothing to build but the T-Rex, essentially. Yeah, Evo Square. Yeah. She commented on my post. Yeah, she actually watches my videos, little fun fact. I've spoken with her a couple of times. She's a cool person, you know? Really cool person. As I'm sure you can probably guess. What is my most favorite omnivorous dinosaur? That's a good question. There's not a lot of known omnivorous dinosaurs, but I'd probably say something like Dinosaurs. Let me just go and grab one of the bags real quick. Okay, so what we're starting with is bag 5. This is where you officially start building the T-Rex by the looks of it. And I think it's, yeah. Yeah, we'll be building some vertebrae, I think. Favorite museum in my opinion? Oh, Morrison Museum. Noah Morgan, thank you so much for the donation, dude. I appreciate that. Perfect stream for your birthday. Happy birthday, man. Yeah, that is awesome, dude. Happy birthday. I should be giving you money, man. It's your birthday. What are you talking about? What are you doing? Favorite Dinobot from Transformers? I don't know. I haven't watched enough Transformers. Well, is like Scorn is like the Spinosaurus from the live action movie, you know? I don't know if he counts. Okay, let's get building. I'll get this started. This is going to take a while. It's actually like a really big set with a lot of pieces. So I feel like it's going to be a few live streams to actually get this done. And I'm trying to like figure out mic placement and stuff like that to ensure that you know I can actually do this efficiently. Don't worry, Dino Guy. I'll have all that info you'll need about Dinobot. Yes, Pokesaurus will. I'm actually going to do a video with Pokesaurus about Dinobots. It's going to be awesome. How are you doing today, man? I wish I had money to get that. Yeah, no, it took me a while. This was like, I think it's been a year since this, or well, close to it at the very least, since this Lego set came out. It took a while for me to actually just like, you know, save up enough money and justify actually buying it, because, you know, $250, I understand that that's like a good price per the, per the piece count, but it was still a lot of money, you know? So it was kind of tough to make the justification, but I finally got it. And it looks like a cool set. Was Beelzebub the size of a bullfrog, or a bulldog rather? I think it's been downsized recently, hasn't it? I don't know the current size estimates that Beelzebub has, but I'm pretty sure it was downsized. Not quite as large as previous estimates have stated. How was volunteering at the museum? Oh, it's always really fun. It's always a lot of fun. Yeah, I was volunteering there for Stegosaurus Day I got to spend the day just talking about T-Rex, Allosaurus, and Apatosaurus. Like, no better day than that, if you ask me. I love talking about those dinosaurs. Almost slipped down the stairs today, and I'm all alone, so that would have been... Oh, dude, you gotta be more careful, man. You can't be doing stuff like that. That is not preferable, man. That's the wrong piece. Whoops. Whoopsies. Putting on the wrong pieces. There we go. That's the right one. this is going to be really cool when it's done. I like the stand that it has so far. There's like all kinds of like little bits of amber. It's kind of hard to see from where your guys are sitting, but yeah, there's like little pieces of amber in it and stuff like that. It's very cool. A lot of detail placed into this, which is something that I really like. Did I see the new PK Allos? Yes, I did. That's actually another thing I was trying to record a quick video on that too before we went live. But then as I was editing that video, the Surviving Earth trailer came out, and I was like, shoot, because I was planning on making a Surviving Earth video. And so I recorded the PK video, I recorded the Surviving Earth video and another Surviving Earth video. And then I'm gonna finish those after we go live today. Surviving Earth trailer looks really good though. Like that, I'm so hyped for that show. It's not even funny. Okay, put this right here. This is the first part of our T-Rex, everybody. It's very, very Swedish because of the blue and yellow. All right. What do you think the most likely theory for the North American sauropod hiatus? Oh, I don't know. I think it's possible that we just haven't found any. It's kind of strange that sauropods just kind of disappear for like an extended period of time, like a very long time. So maybe we just have yet to find them. Maybe, maybe we've just been incredibly unlucky when it comes to that. But who knows? Maybe they just did go completely extinct in North America, only to have Alamosaurus show up at the very end, moving over from like South America. It's tough to say. What is my favorite type of deer? Yours is the fallow deer. Ooh, fantastic choice. Fallow deer are really cool. I love elk. Elk are my favorite deer. They are such cool animals. They are majestic. They have really cool vocalization, which is known as a bugle. They actually have a special tooth in their mouth called a bugle tooth that produces that noise. It's really, really cool. Oh, look, I found the Easter egg that everybody talked about. So what's happening here is you build this little thing right here. It's like a little steering wheel. And then what you do is I place a frog on like a little seat essentially. And then you put the tiny little frog, it's that little green thing right there. You put that like in the head. And it's like a reference to the fact that they use frog DNA to fill in the gaps in Jurassic Park of these dinosaurs, So it's the frog all along, everybody. Yeah, you put it in the seat. It's in the driver's seat. And I believe it goes in the skull of the T-Rex. There it is right there. Oh man, so silly. Do we know any big late Cretaceous sauropods other than Alamo, like Titanosaurus? Yeah, there was a new proposed specimen that was established by Gregory S. Paul, known as Ute Titan or Utah-Titan. It seems like a lot of experts seem to agree with that, while some are, of course, skeptical. But yeah, currently it seems like there was two, Ute-Titan and Alamosaurus, which makes sense. It kind of makes sense that there would be more than just Alamosaurus. Like that kind of feels far-fetched, for millions of years at that. Okay, we're making progress. I'm not moving as fast as I probably should be, but it's fine. If this takes us weeks to complete, then this takes us weeks to complete. What do you think of Colossal Biosciences and their de-extinction projects? I'm not a big fan. Especially today, they posted a video about how they're going to revive another animal, and then they use AI to reveal it. It's like, oh yeah, they're all about conservation, but then they use something that is actively known to be bad for the environment. Gets on my nerves. It just gets on my nerves, if you ask me. Peak trailer, you watched it? Yes, I'm very excited for it. What is my favorite pterosaur? Either Hatsegopteryx or a Neurognathus. Really fascinating animals. Why do I have to experience 3 ads? 3 ads? That's a bit excessive. I have it set to low. I usually try to have it like set to low ads so that you guys aren't getting too many of them. YouTube's kind of been stupid though. YouTube's been kind of like interesting with its ads. I've noticed that on like normal videos. Thoughts on the Chickenosaurus project? It's being head by Jack Horner. That's all I gotta say. Not really a big fan of that, man, for what I think are really solid reasons. What dinosaurs would actually actively hunt humans? Ooh, good question. Well, I think you'd be mostly looking at smaller dinosaurs hunting humans, relatively small. Maybe like some dromaeosaurs. Maybe every once in a while they wouldn't mind the taste of a human, which is an interesting way to put it, that's for sure. I kind of feel like Nanotyrannus would. I feel like Nanotyrannus would take advantage of it. It was built for speed, you know. Just came back from Surviving Earth. Beautiful, man. It does look peak, I agree. I am very excited for that project. And again, I'll be posting some videos about Surviving Earth after this stream. Everything was just kind of like unfortunate timing. There was the dev diary for Prehistoric Kingdom, then the Surviving Earth trailer, and then of course the live stream, which I already had scheduled. It's very, very busy. I'll tell you that for free. But it's a good problem to have. We are living in a very good time for paleo media. A lot of projects are coming out, and I'm so excited for it. I survive Earth every day. Hey, man, don't we all? Don't we all? Okay, let's see here. I'm missing a piece. Where'd it go? Where is it? Don't tell me it dropped or something. Where is it? Son of a gun. Well, that's a problem. Okay, well, I'm looking for this piece. Did you check the bag? It might be in the bag. It's on top of the bag. It fell on top of the bag. It wasn't in the bag, but it fell on top of it. Thank you very much. Who said that, by the way? Did you check? Thank you so much, Bricksmith. Appreciate it. You saved me many hours of searching, I'm sure. Probably not that long, but you saved me some time. All right. I'm still tickled about the frog present there. Have you heard of the Garudipterus? Garuda? I am so sorry. Garudipterus, which was a pterosaur that was described last year. No, I don't think I've heard of that guy. Where's the hat been? Oh, the hat's actually somewhere over there. I probably should just put it on. I'll do that in a bit. Have you seen the guy on TikTok digging up a potentially new species of Lasmosaur in Australia? Yes, I've come across that every once in a while, and it's very cool stuff. Always really fun to see new things like that because it's exciting. You know, it's just very exciting to see potentially new discoveries. See, is that the right one? There we go. All right, we're doing it. We're making progress. What is your favorite synapsid that was before the dinosaurs? Oh, before the dinosaurs, definitely Inostransavia. Such a cool animal. You cannot go wrong with Gorgonopsids. Gorgonopsids are really like some of the coolest extinct animals to ever exist. Build that T-Rex? I will. I could kind of see from this direction. I don't know if I need to look at my phone to do that. It works. What's your opinion that the little teaser, the Dead Sound squeezed into the behind the scenes for the Monsters Down Under for an 11th episode of Dinosauria? Oh, it's exciting. I love Ionosaurus. I love Daspletosaurus. I love Maiasaura. It's like a really good combination of a lot of cool dinosaurs that we'll be seeing on screen. It'd be really cool to see it in DinoCon, but I don't think I'm going to be able to go to DinoCon, so I'm going to have to wait until it releases on YouTube, which is fine. You know, it'll be fine. I can wait. Would I rather be in a room with a Triceratops or a T-Rex? Both are fed, and the room is big for more info. I'd rather be in a room with T-Rex, if I'm being honest. I know how ill-tempered herbivorous animals are. And I guarantee Triceratops was ill-tempered as heck. I need to do this 9 times. Son of a gun. There's going to be a lot of repetition in this Lego set. I already guarantee it. Could dinosaurs under the same genus mix breed? Probably. Probably. Sometimes that's how new species are made. Did you know that rhinos are actually social? I know they are to some extent. I didn't know there was a DinoCon. Yes, it's actually in the UK, which with me being a United Statesian, is a little bit difficult for me to go there, especially now. Prices are a bit high. Still sad that Dead Sounds Metaburosaurus immediately got outdated like a day after he posted. That was a bit unfortunate. I still love the design though. Like David does incredible with his creature designs. And the Metaburosaurus is no exception. You're definitely going? Nice, nice. You lucky dogs. Okay, what? And then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm getting there. There's just a lot of repetition in this spot right now. Fun fact, the African forest elephant shares the closest DNA with the straight-tusked elephant, Paleoloxodon antiquus. I believe I've heard about that. I need to read up more on extinct proboscideans. I actually have a whole book that I just bought not too long ago that's all about that. So I think I need to do that. I need to read up on it. Which would you explore, the ocean or space? Oh, both are terrifying. Probably the ocean, honestly. Space is just like, it's something. It is something. Okay, there we go. I need to do this. Fill this in. It's not that big of a bag, so I think we're going to be moving on to the next bag here pretty soon. But there's a lot of bags. Space is too spacious for my liking. I agree. That's like a fantastic way to put it. Space is a little bit too spacious. What are my thoughts on Mipe Macrothorax? Can't speak. What are my thoughts on Mipe Macrothorax? Such a cool Megaraptor. It's one of the larger ones too, which is horrifying. It is quite horrifying, but again, it's a very cool animal. Okay. Moving on a little bit more. We're making progress. We're making progress. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. I mean, I don't think you guys are worried. I don't know why you would be. How likely is it that Shri Rapax lacks that big foot claw like Shri Devi had because of its over large hand claws? I'm trying to remember how much of the skeleton we actually have of Shri Rapax. I know we do know that it had, like you mentioned, of course, it does have those huge hand claws. So it's like if its foot claw was not present, I mean, maybe it could have just prioritized its hands. That's for sure. How much did the set cost? This was $250 US. I'm surprised it didn't go down in price or even up in price, because it's been a while since it was released. Let's see, where's the correct one? Did I do something wrong? I think I did something wrong. No, that should be correct. Why don't you? Huh? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. All fixed. Lego is so expensive. Yeah, and apparently this one's actually a good price for the piece count because there's a lot of pieces. The box is somewhere, but it's like over 3,000 pieces. Because back when I made a video about it, I mentioned how expensive it was, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it. And people in my comments were like, "Oh, that's actually a really good price for the piece count." It's like, "Oh, well, great. Still $250, you know." I understand it's considered a good price, but that's the whole reason why it took me so long to actually get it because I'm kind of late to the game. You know, this set came out a while ago, and I'm just now making a video about it. You have a Lego AT-AT. That's awesome. I should still have a Lego AT-AT. I used to collect Legos all the time, but I've kind of stopped doing that in recent memory. It was mostly just like Lego Star Wars, though. Of all the dinosaur designs that Dead Sound made, what's your favorite and that you enjoy the most? Well, I think that he did a very good job with Triceratops. Triceratops is certainly up there for me. Um, so yeah, I think we'll. Oh no, the Spinosaurus was really good too, from the whatever it's called. Already forgetting names. Oh shoot, I put that in the wrong place. From Soria. The Spinosaurus from Soria looked really good. What? What have I done? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Just fixing problems as I make them. Create problems for myself. New display. Yes, I am in a new area for these kinds of live streams and videos. And honestly, I might just record the majority of my videos over here because I kind of like how it looks. I think it's a very nice location. Plus, you can see some of my Ice Age artwork that I bought from Mark Whitten. What is my opinion of colossal bioscience? I think we just got a question about that too. Not too much of a fan. You know, the technology is really cool. They could potentially be used for some cool things, but they don't use it for the proper things, if you ask me. Plus, they use AI to promote their what they're doing, and for a company that likes to talk about how they're all about conservation, they sure do use something that's really like actively bad for the environment a lot. The Half Taste King, thank you so much for joining the membership. Colossal is a strange company. Yes. Now, don't even get me started about that whole dire wolf debacle. That setup makes you look like a wise paleontologist. Yeah, you know it. I mean, I have a Utah raptor foot. Doesn't get much more wise than that. Of all the Jurassic Park / World movies, which soundtrack do you like the most? Oh, I really like the Lost World soundtrack. There was something about it that just felt like you were going on an adventure. But the original, it probably still has my heart. Like, there's a reason why the Jurassic World movies sprinkle in some music from the original movie every now and then, purely for nostalgia. And you know what? It works. It works for me. I found Beelzebufo in my pond. Should I be worried? Yes. You should be worried. That guy's supposed to be extinct for a long time now. Okay, here's our progress so far. Again, there's the little frog. I don't know if you can see it, but it's that little green part. There's the little frog driving it. Again, for those of you who are just now joining, there's like a little frog in here that's an Easter egg. It's like meant to be an Easter egg to like as a reference to the fact that the gaps of the genome of the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park were filled in with frog DNA. So you have a frog driving this T-Rex skeleton. Nice little reference there. Wild World. Jeez, dude, thank you so much. This setup looks really cinematic. Nice job. Thank you. Yeah, I quite like it too. I like the table. This is a standing table too, which is something I like because I don't like to sit down all day. And I like the shelves too. I'm able to show off some things that I haven't used, like I haven't been able to show off too much. Like again, I love my Utah Raptor foot, so I have to show it off every once in a while. We also have the Yi Chi up there and my Beast of the Mesozoic Triceratops. I like it. Is that the Disney Carnotaurus I see on the shelf? Yes, the Rebor Carnotaurus, which is obviously just meant to be the Disney's Carnotaurus. I love this thing. How can you go wrong? You can't go wrong with the Disney's Carnotaurus. It's really cool. They should have put a chicken instead. A chicken? Where? Where a chicken? Opinion on the invalid Titanosaurus. Oh, that's an interesting one, because it's like it's the namesake of the family, but it's currently dubious, Sammy, thank you so much for the donation. Hey Dino Guy, do you know what a geopark is? Yeah, I think I've never heard, I don't think I've ever heard that name specifically, but I'm pretty sure I've actually seen some before. Oh, probably as the frog they meant. Oh, well. If that's like based under the assumption that T-Rex evolved into the chicken, it didn't. So I don't know if that would work out too well. Beast of the Mesozoic Utah Raptor, it looks so nice. Yes, have it right next to the Utah Raptor foot. Because it makes sense, All right, where was I? So let's see. Flip it upside down. Excuse me. We're almost done with bag 5 too. So we'll be moving on to bag 6 here in a minute. No one believes me when I say that birds are related to dinosaurs. What? That doesn't surprise me. A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that birds are genuinely dinosaurs. And there's not much you can do about it, I found. Some people, it's like they're just so set in that assumption that no matter what you tell them, no matter what piece of evidence you bring up, no matter how much you explain phylogenetics to them, they just won't budge. And by that point, you just got to move on, I guess. With some folks, it's a little bit frustrating, but that's something I've learned while doing science communication is that some folks they refuse to learn. Why do I have so many of those pieces? Did I do something wrong here? I have 3 of those because those are definitely not like pieces that are meant to like spare pieces. That's definitely not what. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm putting the cart before the horse, everybody. Don't mind me. Do not mind me. Is that the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus? Yes, I think you can see like a little bit of its hand. But yes, it is up there. Okay. That was bag 5. I think we're about done with it. I think. I'm still doing things wrong here. Have I seen the latest PK dev report? Yes, I actually recorded it before I went live. Recorded a video about it. Very cool stuff. The Allosaurus gemetini and Allosaurus fragilis look fantastic, as per usual. PK does a very nice job. What fossil is that behind you? The one right behind me is a Utah Raptor foot, a life-size replica of a Utah Raptor foot, which really shows how big those animals were. It's one of my prized possessions. Okay, I'm gonna go and get bag 6 real quick. BRB. I'm back. Would Abelisaurids hunt humans? Maybe. Depends on the species. I feel like Majungasaurus... excuse me. I feel like Majungasaurus would. Is Saurophaganax real? Currently, it seems like Saurophaganax was a sauropod. Should I get the Nanmu Studios Buck T-Rex? Oh, I really like it. I think it's a little bit on the pricier side, so, you know, obviously that's something that boils down to you in your situation, but I like it. Like, I personally recommend it. All right. We're officially on to bag 6. We are really making progress here. Currently playing Paleopines right now. I know I now have 2 Spinosaurus named after Rika and Adaman. Yes, they're named after Pokemon characters. Oh, nice. Nice. That sounds like a good route to take. Alrighty. Let's get this show on the road. At least the bags are not too large, you know. It's kind of manageable. Put those pieces in. And I just like how you put a frog in there, but then it just gets completely hidden. So it's like no one's going to know about that little Easter egg except for you. And all of you guys, of course. You guys are quite aware of that. What skull is behind you in your videos? Oh, that's a Macrocenia skull, which is a type of ungulate that lived in the Pleistocene of South America. And coincidentally, it's one of my favorite extinct animals. Which, yeah, I have a lot of favorite extinct animals. How can you not? They're awesome. But it's a cool one. I like it. The only extinct animal I'd bring back is the dodo bird. Nice. Yeah, my opinion on a lot of that whole trying to re-engineer extinct animals is that, unfortunately, extinction certainly is forever. You know, the damage that had already been done. I don't know if there's really much else we can do about it. We got to worry about, like, put most of our time and energy and our resources into trying to protect the animals that are currently at threat of extinction, and not trying to do these huge publicity stunts where we're like, oh, we brought back the dire wolf. Alrighty. Okay. Where does that one go? Okay. Goes right there. All right, good. What is my favorite marine reptile of all time? Maybe, probably Liopleurodon. I don't know if I have one that I just like, I'm obsessed with, but Liopleurodon has always been a very fascinating one. It's one of the, it's a fun one because a lot of people have a different idea of it than what the reality was, and that's because of Walking with Dinosaurs and their oversizing of that animal. I still really like it though. Colossal, help with the northern white rhinos or Game of Thrones dog. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I absolutely agree. Some of the technology could be placed into trying to help animals that we currently have, you know, on the, like, that are at risk of extinction. Like, I know that cheetahs, for example, they have, you know, they're at risk of extinction. You can use that technology to try to increase their genetic pool so that they don't go extinct. But no, let's modify the genome of gray wolves and just call it a dire wolf. That's what we want to do with our resources. Is Allosaurus europaeus now invalid? Maybe. I don't know if I'd call it invalid per se. It's just probably like a junior synonym of fragilis. And again, even that's not confirmed as of yet. Wild World, thank you so much, dude. A magical Leopleurodon, full of hope and wonder. Yes, absolutely, man. That's always my favorite reference. Anytime, like most of the time when I try to bring up Leopleurodon, I'll try to put magical somewhere in my dialogue. It's just the law. You know, you have to. You have to do it. Most people are familiar with Lyopleurodon because of that. What is your favorite thing about Spinosaurids? Oddly enough, my favorite thing about them is just how strange they are. They're a very strange group of theropods, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding them too, which is something that I also really like because, you know, the Spinosaurids are notoriously fragmentary, so there's a lot we can learn about their anatomy. We don't even have much insight about their origins. Like, evolutionary models predict that Spinosauridae saw its start in the Jurassic period when they branched off of Megalosauroidea. But we don't have any clear fossils of Spinosaurids in the Jurassic period. Um, there are some that might be, like we have a tooth of Australopithecus that might have been a Spinosaurid, but it's just a tooth. And that's never ideal to try to, you know, identify a full dinosaur. So Spinosauridae is extremely mysterious. It's a mysterious family of dinosaurs, and that's one of the reasons why I love it. What is my favorite Rex in the Jurassic franchise? Um, Yours is Buck. Sweet. I love Buck too. Buck is easily one of my favorite in the franchise. He was my favorite up until Rebirth, I'd say. I think currently the Rebirth Tyrannosaurus Rex is my favorite. I just love it. I love how beefy it is. I love the scarring that it has all over the place. Such a cool design. What dinosaur would you want to be the main villain of a Jurassic World movie? I think we're kind of overdue for a Megaraptor. Megaraptor would certainly be a sight to see, but I wouldn't say no to Utah Raptor either. I think it'd be really cool if they had a Utah Raptor, but then they made it paleontologically accurate. It'd be a nice way to separate it from some of the other dromaeosaurs in the franchise. Yo, Dino Guy. Hello. I have tamed a robin in my garden that eats mealworms off my hand every day. So technically, I could say I tamed a wild dinosaur. You are absolutely correct. Yeah, if any of you have like a pet bird at home or something, or your family does, that is a dinosaur by definition. I wouldn't mind the Jurassic movies ending at least the current timeline. Yeah, I got mixed feelings. I always like the building up to a Jurassic franchise project. There's something special about it. Even if I'm like disappointed after the fact, I still like building up to it. But I do completely understand that standpoint because it kind of feels like the quality has taken a dip. I hope that Primitive War is still like I hope that Primitive War can offer some competition for the franchise and maybe even the end of Oak Street. That way, they don't allow the quality to dip anymore since the Jurassic franchise kind of had a monopoly on dinosaur films for a while there. Which is not what you want. You don't want one company being the only one making, controlling that little area. And hello, everybody who's now just joining. I should probably reiterate every once in a while what we're doing. We're building the Lego Tyrannosaurus Rex. Very fun indeed. And we're making a decent amount of progress. We have like pretty much the stand complete. And this is the T-Rex right here, even though it doesn't look much like the T-Rex. We're getting there. We're getting there. There's a little frog in there. There's like a little tiny frog that's a reference to Jurassic, since this is a Jurassic Park set, it's a reference to the fact that they used frog DNA to fill in the gaps of the genome. Am I missing a piece? No, I'm not. Then what is that? What is that? Huh? What? What? Could I do a video on Therizinosaurus? I'm sure I could. Just a little bit confused at what I'm looking at right here. So no, that's not one of the pieces. Huh? Wait a minute. I gotta like really focus on this for a minute. The way they have that set up is really interesting. It's not one of the pieces that I was supposed to put on, is it? No. Oh, I see. Okay, that's a weird looking piece. I got it though. Don't worry, guys. I got it. All right. Do this number right here. I think this is the neck that we're working on. I think I'm looking at some caudal spines that we might be making, I think. Hello, everybody. Again, I see some more people joining. How are we doing today? All right, and then I put that right here. So yeah, I think, okay, cool. Grab this. Do this number. Are mythical birds such as the phoenix or any other that can be considered as a dinosaur? If it's a bird, then yes. Birds are dinosaurs. Porgs from Star Wars are dinosaurs, technically. Because they are actually, like, at least according to some of the visual dictionaries, they are actually, like, considered birds, which by definition makes them Star Wars, or makes them dinosaurs. Star Wars Day coming up. That's like some good knowledge to have. Okay. I'm going to have a lot of repetition here in a minute, right here. So I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible. Huh. What are my thoughts on prehistoric owls? I haven't read too much about them, unfortunately. But they're always cool. Prehistoric animals are always really fascinating. May the 4th be with you. May 4th is Monday, so we're coming up. Final 2 episodes of Mall Shadow Lord are coming out too, which is exciting. All right. Hello, I'm creating a dinosaur fantasy world and try to make them as realistic as possible. So far, I have focused on Acro, Achillobator, Yi, and many others. What dinosaurs would you recommend for it? Pachyrhinosaurus is my recommendation. Okay, actually, this is probably just the body. That's pretty long. Yeah, I think that's where the legs go. Okay, cool. Sweet. So yeah, we are working on the body of T-Rex right now. The frog has been completely covered, by the way. So it is simply just an Easter egg that you're supposed to see while you're building it. What are my thoughts on the Alcentrosaurus? Oh, I haven't had the chance to check it out. So unfortunately, I don't have any thoughts. I think the design looks all right, though. I've seen it briefly in that aspect, but I've never actually saw it close enough. Which design do you prefer, the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus or the Jurassic World Allosaurus? Mine is the Walking with Dinosaurs one. Yeah, I think I prefer the Walking with Dinosaurs one. Even though I would argue it's just as inaccurate as the Jurassic World one, at the very least it has interesting colors. You know, the Jurassic World one just has such dull and bland colors. It's boring. So I think that I prefer Walking with Dinosaurs. Like, its coloration stands out way more, if you ask me. Get that on there. There we go. Get that. Hey, Dino Guy, what does Siamosaurus and Australopithecus have something in common? One thing I could tell you is that they're both potentially dubious. Would you get chickens, and what breed would you get? I've thought of it before. I don't know what specific breed of chicken I'd get, but chickens would be cool. I just currently can't have chickens right now because the HOA doesn't allow it, and I don't have a privacy fence, so I can't hide it from them. Anyways, I have too many animals in this house as it is. Like I got 2 dogs and a cat. So that's a lot to take care of as I currently got. T-Rex got that frog in him. Yep. T-Rex got that frog in him. What the fudge? Am I out of studs? Oh, I did that wrong. I see what I did. Okay, whoopsies. This is what happens when you put the cart before the horse. You just got to slow down a little bit and, you know, just let the Legos fly. I start to lose focus when I get into those repetitive steps of Lego. The ones where you're just like doing the same thing over and over and over again. You guys know what I'm talking about. I bet you do. What are your opinions on Dromaeosaurus, the forgotten namesake of Dromaeosaurs? Yeah, no, it's an important one, obviously, since it's the namesake of the whole family. Uh, it's cool. I mean, it's like we could probably consider like a generic Dromaeosaur. It's got all of the traits that you would likely expect, hence why it's like the standard. This set is the poster child of that. Ugh, yikes. I haven't like built a large set in a long time either. Okay, but we're doing okay though. I'm quite proud of myself. At the very least, this time's different because I'm focusing on the chat while I'm building. Whereas in the olden days, back when I would just build Lego in my free time, I would just be focusing on the Legos themselves, and so my mind would be just like focused on that one thing, and it'd be driving me nuts. But here, I could talk to you guys. What kind of room am I in? Because it looks like you're in a totally different room. It's actually the same room, just a different part. The room that the corner that you're familiar with is actually over there, like directly across from me. We just kind of like expanded the recording space a little bit to include this. I have this table set up so that I can do things like this, you know, build Legos on stream, maybe even record future videos because I kind of like this area, and also to do figure reviews because my figure reviews have always been pretty lackluster because that's never been like the emphasis of my channel. So eventually my wife and I just decided, okay, it's time for us to like take that a little bit more seriously because people usually like when I do figure reviews. It's always requested. People want me to talk about the latest cool figures. So I figured that we would do that. You know, we would just put more emphasis on it. And so we got a new corner to do more dinosaur things. And I like it. I think it's really cool. Do I have a question of the day? If not, I can give. I don't. I forgot about that. I do not have a question of the day. But if you do, then yeah. What are my opinion on alligator snapping turtles? Oh, I love reptiles. All kinds of reptiles are really cool. Alligator snapping turtles certainly do get a bad rep. People think that they're always actively out there to bite them, when that's obviously not the case. They're cool animals, though. You can't go wrong with them. Okay. I'm interested to see. I mean, as far as the overall anatomy goes, this figure really doesn't look bad. It'd be really cool if it had like a wishbone and gastralia, though. I noticed on the box that it didn't have those things, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that would just increase the piece count, which then would increase the price. So maybe it's for the better. Do I like 3 Days Grace? I don't listen to them, unfortunately. I think isn't that the group that all of the that made the song with all of that was used on all of the Spinosaurus edits? Pretty sure. Dino Guy, have you ever gotten to eat at the Restaurantosaurus in Dinoland, USA? RIP. Yeah, I did not, unfortunately. My wife and I went there. We went to Florida for our honeymoon, and we stopped at Disney World. But unfortunately, we did not stop in. I mean, we walked around Dinoland a little bit, but we didn't actually stop to eat there. We actually ate in a different part of the park. I'm really sad about the closure of Dino Land. Do I ever plan on getting the Lego trike skeleton? Yeah, probably. You know, since I've decided that I'm going to like use these skeletons and these sets as a way to do like a another type of live stream, then I'll probably do that. Honestly, sounds like a lot of fun. Where did this one go? A stud fell off, and I don't know where it went. Well, hopefully it wasn't important. Do I like dino nuggets? I do not, unfortunately. I did when I was younger, but it's just I haven't found a company that makes them good, so it's just I don't like eating them. I'm sure I'll get them for my daughter sometime and maybe she'll like them, but we are officially on to bag 7. I'm going to go and grab bag 7 real quick and then I'll be right back. All right. Bag 7. We are making progress. Here's our T-Rex so far. You can see the pieces that are going to start turning into, like I can only assume those are just those are the ribs. Okay. Yeah, so this is definitely the body. Looks like the neck connects up here. That's where we'll be putting like the head and everything. Legs go back here where these ball sockets are. Tail back here. So we are making progress. I find it funny how the more gnarly looking snappy turtles are the far more chill ones. I know. I love stuff like that. Opinion on dinosaur subreddit. I don't think I've ever I don't get on Reddit, so I'm not familiar with that space. I dropped one. Well, I hope it was a small piece, so I'm hoping it's a piece that has like an extra. All right. Okay, let's get this done. Let's get her done, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, obviously, I don't think we're going to be able to finish it today, but let's make progress, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Lots and lots of bricks. And how long have we been streaming so far? Wow, almost an hour. Huh. Okay. Okay. Is that the spine? Yes. I believe these are meant to like mainly just be the vertebrae. Back here, the dorsal vertebrae, which are of course the back vertebrae. And then the ribs attach right here. So we'll be moving on. Actually, I don't know what we're working on next. I think we're still continuing the body. What's your opinion on the invalid ceratops? The original ceratops, the namesake of ceratopsy. Yeah, that's just a result of some of that earlier paleontology. Oftentimes things are found that are thought to be new things, and then later fossils find that that's not the case, and ceratops is one of those examples. There it is. Okay. Would you be, oh, sorry. Where did your thing go? Would you be happy if dinosaurs were resurrected, and what species would you want? If we ever got to that point, it'd be cool to see a Spinosaurus. Wild World, son of a gun, dude. Any paleo hot take? Yeah, I don't like osteoderms on dinosaurs, like too many osteoderms. Evolution Square, how's it going? The sound of Lego, yes. I took your advice, Evolution Square. I tried to build as much of the base as I possibly could before the stream. So, we've mainly just been working on the T-Rex by this point. It's a pretty large set overall. Okay. All right, it doesn't look like there's too much repetition in this one so far. Knock on wood. Oh, I have to do that 2 times. Never mind. Let's see here. Do that. And do... Oh, nice. The skeleton will give you will still give you plenty to do. Yeah, I can certainly tell. Like, this is quite a hefty set overall. Alrighty. It's cool though. Again, it's like very nicely made. I quite like it. A lot of detail placed into it. I like the little frog Easter egg that we had going on there. Whoops, I forgot to do that. Ripsy. Favorite food. What is my favorite food? I like blueberries, which I don't think that really constitutes as a male, of course, but yeah, I like blueberries. Blueberries are a really good food. I'll be curious to see what you think of the end result as the expert. Oh, I appreciate that. That's actually something I'm very interested to seeing, like seeing it all finished. I want to see all of the different pieces they got. So far, I'm like, it's kind of sad that it doesn't have things like the gastralia, for example, or a wishbone. But I mentioned earlier that would just increase the piece count, which would then make it, of course, more expensive. And Lego's not cheap to begin with. But those would have been cool things to see. They're small things in the grand scheme of things, though. There we go. Oh no. I'm missing something. Oh, there it is. No, I'm just blind. Don't worry. I'm just blind. What is my favorite Abelosaurid? My favorite Abelosaurid is probably just a good old-fashioned Carnotaurus. You can't go wrong with Carnotaurus. It's one of the larger ones, which is always really cool. It's also like incredibly like visually striking with its brow horns. Belosaurids are just interesting dinosaurs in general. Your honest opinion on the tropical Americas that would replace Dino Land USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom in the future. It's a fun idea, you know. I haven't looked too much at it to, you know, have much of an opinion, but I'm biased because I like dinosaurs. So I'm really sad to see Dino Land disappear. I'm mostly sad to see the dinosaur ride disappear because I quite liked it. Obviously, I like the dinosaur movie, Disney's Dinosaur. I think it's very underrated of a film. Chase Rise, thank you so much for the donation. And your dog says hi. Well, hello to your dog. Your dog is probably amazing. Can't go wrong. Did I put that in the wrong spot? I did. Noah, what is your favorite shark, modern or prehistoric? Mine is the tiger shark. Oh, and tiger shark is a fantastic choice. My favorite shark is the whale shark. I've always loved those guys ever since I was knee high to a grasshopper. The largest, the largest non-phylogenetic fish out there, which is obviously just really, really cool. And it just has really cool spots. I don't know what it is about those spots, but they're just really cool. The Megalodon in Jurassic World Evolution actually gives it like some of the skins give it like whale shark spotting, which is just I love that. I love that little detail. But yeah, whale shark for sure. I love whale sharks. I agree. I agree. Hate the AI in colossal biosciences. But there's going to be bring back the blue buck. Why I don't know. Yeah, I know. It's another one of those things. Not a big fan. Oh, and thank you so much, Techno, for the donation. Hey, Dino Guy, what's your favorite ankylosaurid? Mine is Struthiosaurus austriacus. Fantastic choice. Austriacus. I don't know why I called it austriacus. Greetings from Austria. Nice. That is a fantastic choice. Um, my favorite ankylosaurid is likely just, well, actually, let me think for a minute. I might actually say Borealopelta. I mean, okay. You said ankylosaurid, not ankylosaurian, so I shouldn't cheat like that. I think we'll just say Ankylosaurus. Ankylosaurus it's a really really cool dinosaur. It's obviously the namesake of the family. It was like the armored dinosaur of all time. Uh, Surviving Earth's trailer has just released. Yes, it has. You are absolutely right. I watched it and I recorded a quick video right before I went live. So you'll be seeing some videos after the fact. I got a lot of work to do because a lot just hit me at once. It was really unfortunate timing. Trailer looks great though. I'm very 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 excited for that documentary. Are you trying to become a paleontologist? Absolutely. I am currently on my self-taught route. I have a bunch of paleontology textbooks on my shelf. Okay. Have I placed down everything that I needed to over here? I think so. Okay, next up. All right. What dinos are your family's favorites? Well, my daughter seems to really like my Stegosaurus figures. So I don't think she quite has a favorite yet, but I'd say that's one of her favorites at the very least. And my wife likes Dinochirus and Struthiomimus. She likes Ornithomimosaurs. Oh, I gotta do that 10 times. Holy moly. Okay. Uh, do I have the Walking with Dinosaurs 2025 book? Yes, it is on my shelf, right? Yeah, on my shelf back there. Very cool book. Oh, and actually, tomorrow I have an interview with somebody who worked on Walking with Dinosaurs 2025. I'll be interviewing them. So stay tuned for that video. That's really exciting. It's a busy time for me, that's for sure. But it's a good problem to have, keeps me moving. What can you tell us about the Good Dinosaur? I think it's a good movie, personally. Like I understand some of the problems that it has. I think the visuals are weird, personally, because it's like you have very realistic backgrounds, and then these very stylized sauropods and tyrannosaurs and all of that just they stand out heavily and not necessarily in a good way. But I think it's a fine movie. I showed it to my daughter and she seemed to like it. So I think it's kind of overhated a little bit. Can you do a future video on Sogopter? Oh, I actually did. I posted a short about that guy a few days ago. It's a cool pterosaur. It's currently like the smallest Asdarkid that we know about, which is it's wild because Asdarkids are quite famous for being like some of the largest the largest flying animals to ever exist. And then you have one that's relatively small. I love I love diversity in groups like that. Wild World, thank you so much, dude. Apologies if asked before, but do you recommend any books on dinosaur phylogeny? Dinosaur phylogeny specifically. Let's see here. I don't have any that go too in depth with that topic, but there's a good one could potentially be the Princeton Field Guide to Dinosaurs. At the very least, that of course covers the grouping of dinosaurs, which obviously is very heavy in the phylogenetic process. So that might be a good one to do. to look at rather. What is my opinion on the Beast of the Mesozoic T-Rex 2.0? Oh, looks good. Looks really good. The articulation is huge improvement by the looks of it. Chase, thank you so much. Have you done a video about Quetzalcoatlus lawsoni? No. Well, I have. I just haven't posted it yet. I have it currently waiting to be edited, and so I should be uploading it within the next few days. Hopefully, anyway. That's the hope. Fun fact: Brachiosaurus is more related to Argentinosaurus than Diplodocus. This is true. These are not clicking in correctly. Did you see the Surviving Earth trailer? Yes. I watched it. I think I said that a couple times. I watched it like right before I went live. And I made a video like right before I went live. So the videos that I made, like I made a reaction video, which is not something I do too much of, but Surviving Earth is always a project that I've been anticipating, so I just had to do a reaction video for it. And then I'm going to be making a more in-depth video where we go by like each scene to talk about individual animals and stuff like that. Can you make a short on the chunkiest, or on the on Sachiosaurus, the chunkiest pliosaur? I could potentially. Potentially could. How far does this go, by the way, before I overextend it? I think we're looking all right. Yeah, okay, it goes all the way. All right. Good, very good. How long do you think it'll be to? How long do you think it'll take you to complete that set? You know, if I keep up the talking and answering questions as I go, maybe 2 more streams. Maybe I could finish it by the next stream, or maybe we'll. I mean, it's a big set. I'm not gonna lie. It is a pretty hefty set. As a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist when I grew up, but here I am as a writer, hopefully published author one day. Oh, sweet. Well, I mean, that's a fantastic career, that's for sure. That is a fantastic career path. Okay, cool. Thought I was missing something. All birds are bipedal? Correct. You are correct. Okay. Cool. Now we're moving on. Let's start. Okay, what do you want me to do there? Right, okay. Okay, cool. Is Brontosaurus still dubious? No. As of 2015, it is a valid genus. It is very distinct from Apatosaurus. Okay. I'll do 2 of those. Why did Tamaryraptor have straighter and more symmetrical teeth than other carcs like Carcharodontosaurus? Likely just all boils down to its ecological niche. Environmental pressures, of course, they're what drive the differences between specific animals. Ugh. Go in. Come on. Oh man. Do the Crab Brothers like dinosaurs? I would imagine so. Come on. Eh, what the fudge? This is just not. Am I doing the right one? Yeah. Maybe I should just put that one first. Sorry, folks. Just some technical difficulties. Just dealing with stuff. Come on. Ah, you son of a gun. This is kind of frustrating right now. It's just like I'm supposed to put this piece in here, but it's like it feels like it's clearly too small of an area for that piece. So I'm trying to get this piece out, and then it just doesn't want to. Huh. Well, this is frustrating. Okay, let's see what I could do here. Maybe can I do this? No? Okay, well, shoot. Is it possible for Allosaurus head crest to be used for headbutting? Or eye crest? Oh, I see what the problem is. There we go. That was stupid. Why was that not all the way? Okay. We're all caught up. And maybe. Maybe. I don't know if they're quite built for that. So, you know, it's definitely harder to say, but it's maybe. There we go. All right. We're finally moving forward again after being stumped for a solid minute or so. And then I think after we're almost done with this bag right here. I think once we're done with this bag, we'll do one more, that being bag 8. And then we'll probably have to call it good there because, of course, I have quite a bit to get done today. There we go. Okay. And then, oh, shoot, I did that wrong. Oopsies. Are you on bag 8 already? Yes. I actually started the first 5 bags before the stream started, or the first 4 bags rather. So we've doubled it. We've actually doubled our workload for the day, which is quite efficient. All right, get that going, and then do this like this. Do this like this. And then there it is. Okay. Do that. Do that. If you plan on getting more Lego sets, have you considered the Lego Insiders? You get points for more sets. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I'll be getting that many though. Okay. Wait, then I need to what? Right. Oh, I see. Okay. Put that in there. Alrighty. Let me put this up here. There we go. It's more of that right there. It doesn't look like we're making much progress, but we certainly are. Things are happening. Things are happening. Okay. That needs to go up there. Hey, Dino Guy, I'm making a dinosaur book based on comic events and science. The villain is Allosaurus Jumetsoni. Nice. That sounds like a lot of fun. Progress is progressing. Yes, indeed. My cat's doing something. I don't know what she's doing, but it's something. I'll tell you that. Can you please make a video inside your Minecraft world where you make a small above ground dome filled with water and with some sort of prehistoric animal? I probably could. Unfortunately, I just don't have too much time to allocate towards my dinosaur world. But I can try. Yeah. Do this. Hey, Dino Guy, did you know that the Brontosaurus's neck is slightly longer when compared with the Apatosaurus? Yes, it holds it in a different angle too, which I certainly think it is interesting. Okay. All right. Okay, we're almost done with this bag. We could be moving on here pretty soon. Oh, okay. We are officially on to bag 8. Okay, it doesn't feel like I should have those pieces, though. Oh, yeah. Huh. Must have missed that. That there, but I'm missing one. Why am I missing one? What the heck? Oh, there it is. Just blends in with the base. All right. All right, we are officially done with bag 8. We're officially starting bag 8. Apologies. So I'm gonna go and grab bag 9, and then that will be the final bag of this stream, and then we'll go ahead and call it close right there. So be right back. Or I mean bag 8. Gosh, I even got in my own head. All right. Bag 8 has been acquired. Is that a walrus on your wall? Yes. That is a piece that was done by Mark Whitten. It's a fantastic piece that kind of highlights something that not a lot of people consider when they think of the Pleistocene, is that the animals that you have today lived back then. So you have like a walrus, right? But then in the background, you have some mammoths over here. There's some hyenas because this is in Europe. There's a woolly rhino. It's a fantastic piece. I love it. All right. Okay. Final bag, ladies and gentlemen. Final bag. And I think we've made a good amount of headway. Do you think the Netflix's The Dinosaurs is better than Walking with Dinosaurs 2025? I don't know. They both certainly have their own fair share of problems. The Dinosaurs is fine. It's a fine documentary, all things considered. It had a lot of really good moments. And I could say the same thing about Walking with Dinosaurs 25. Gonna have to do this twice. Good to know. How many bags are there? In the 20s. The highest that I can see from where I am is 25. So at the very least 25 bags. All right. Looks like these are the hips back here. Make that open acetabulum. Whoops. Wrong way. Wrong way to do that. Don't do it like that. There we go. Okay. Do this. Do this. Oh, wait, no, that's not right. Oops. Okay. Reset a little bit. My favorite series of yours is Minecraft series, and I'm very happy that you got to make it. Yeah, I like doing that one. Doesn't as well received by most other people, which is a little bit sad, a little bit unfortunate, but it's a fun series in my opinion. What's your honest opinion on Spino Dude and his bootleg dinosaur videos? I don't think I've ever seen any videos from Spino Dude. I think I've heard about it though, and I haven't heard the best things. But I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube, unfortunately, so I'm not as in all of that as I probably should be. I'm not as knowledgeable about that space. Okay. Put this up here. Doing good. Doing good. If Allosaurus is the lion of the Jurassic, Torvosaurus be considered the tiger of the Jurassic? I mean, I guess. Depends on the environment, I suppose. Okay. All right. Put that there. And then do you think the Mapusaurus would be Allosaurus? Well, Mapusaurus was quite a bit heavier, so probably. Have you read Obsidian Dawn? No, I don't think I have. And by I don't think, I mean no. I have not, unfortunately. I don't even know if I've heard of it. What's your favorite species of mosasaur? I think that Globidens is kind of interesting because of its oddly shaped teeth that, obviously offered some insight about its ecological niche. Capability of like crushing harder shelled animals, harder bodied animals. Oh, there we go. Okay. What dinosaur do you think would be worst and best for the current environment as an invasive species? That certainly depends on the environment, of course, and how much their established niche would actually benefit in environments that we have today, as well as the type of ecosystems that, or the type of fauna that they would have to interact with. So that's a certainly a variable question. What are your thoughts on the Dinosaurs Are Wrong channel? Oh, they're great. They are fantastic. I'm actually in a Discord server with them. I've never interacted with them, but they're awesome. They do awesome stuff. Okay, switch that way. Like this. I think this is a portion of the tail that we're currently working on, trying to make it look like vertebrae. I assume. Oh, that's not right. Okay. All right. And then do the other acetabulum. If you don't know, acetabulums are basically the hip sockets. Dinosaurs have an open acetabulum, at least most species do, which is something that helps differentiate them from other types of earlier reptiles. It's something that helps us identify what is a dinosaur and what's not. It's one of the ways. There's more skeletal traits that are used to help differentiate that, like different number of bones in the ankle, the asymmetrical delta pectoral crest, which is on the humerus bone, all kinds of stuff. Should you try to cook an Archaeopteryx that you just found? Well, no. That kind of sounds on the messed up side. Shinobi Raptor, thank you so much for the donation. And how's it going, bro? What kind of dinosaur is the model? Oh, this is the Lego Tyrannosaurus Rex. I can actually show you, at the very least, the way that the skull is going to look. Ugh. It's like a full skeleton of a Lego T-Rex. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. I'm very excited to see it finished. It's huge. It's got a lot of pieces, so it's going to take us a while to do that. But I think we're making pretty good progress so far. We're currently on bag 8 out of at least 25. So we still have ways to go because I've been building for what? An hour and a half? Holy moly, time gets away from you. Yeah, so we've been building for an hour and a half on stream at the very least. And that's after I've already built the stand. So this is going to take a minute. This is going to take a minute. Wait a minute, what? I don't recall making 3 of them. That's weird. Wait a minute. Okay, so like that, and then I was supposed. Oops, I never actually. Oopsies. Oh, I think I see what the problem is. I think. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, I understand what I've done wrong here. There's been a lot of that. Where you like, this is something I've always done when making Legos. It's like sometimes I get like too caught up into the motions that I don't stop to make sure that I'm not missing any details. Then I end up misplacing certain Lego pieces and putting them in the wrong spot or putting them in the wrong, putting them in the wrong order. And then I have to go back and fix them. That's currently what I'm doing right now, is fixing some pieces that I kind of messed up. But it's not too terrible. I think we're still doing pretty good, I think. What do you think of the Dinosaurs Facts and Figures books, and maybe could you do a short on them? The Dinosaurs Facts and that sounds familiar. I have that book, don't I? Oh, right. Yeah, the sauropod and the theropod one. I think those books have their issues. It's been forever since I've read them, and I think I remember pointing out some issues that they had, at least in terms of some of their estimates and some of the ways that they got to specific conclusions. I imagine that still remains true, but I'll look at them again to see if I can figure that out, and maybe I'll make a short. Imagine if Isla Nublar made a chicken place, but the non-avian dinosaurs and John Hammond is the replacement for Colonel Sanders. That would be a sight for sore eyes. Okay, am I all caught up now? I think I am. Okay, yeah, we're back to where we were. There's still a little bit of a pile of pieces. Um, how long did T-Rex's teeth take to replace? Oh man, I had an answer for you like a week ago, but I've completely forgotten about it. But it's like a complete set of teeth might have taken around an hour, I believe, or something along those lines. Or an hour, a year. That's how you know I've been building Legos too long. I didn't realize it was an hour and a half of just straight building. Holy moly, I definitely have to get this bag done. What's my favorite Allosauroid? Probably Yangchuanosaurus, if I'm being honest. If not, just good old classic Allosaurus. What time is it in my country? Well, we're looking at just over 2:30 at 2:40. Yeah, so I definitely have to get this bag done here pretty soon. Imagine if Spinosaurus mirabilis was in a game. That'd be cool. I'm sure sometime in the near future we'll see that. You're thinking about getting a Dinosaur Sanctuary manga for your birthday in May. Would you recommend? Oh, absolutely. I like the series. I'm not done with it yet, but I still very much enjoy the series and very much do recommend it. What's my favorite Therapsid? Inostransavia. Easy. Okay. So this goes right underneath the hip socket. So yeah, we're making the pelvis right now by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. So let's see. That goes right there like that. It's like so, right? Why don't you fit? There we go. Hi, Dino Guy. I'm from Portugal and love the Lorena Formation. It's literally the European version of Morrison. It is. It absolutely is. That's one of the fun things about Portugal and North America towards the end of the Cretaceous period. Okay, do this. Yeah, it looks like they're given the illusion of like neural spines, I believe. So see, I need 12 of these in total. Go all the way up there. Okay. What is my favorite Spinosaurus? Mirabilis or Egypticus? Oh, they're both awesome. I quite like Mirabilis, though. It's a very fascinating species. Did you hear about the Lego Jurassic Park T-Rex set? Yes, or Triceratops set. Yeah, I have. And I'll probably get that one next. That might be the next live stream build that we do, since this is a viable option now. Okay, we'll continue the acetabulum over here. Like that, and there you go. Look at that. It's like an open acetabulum, I guess, essentially. I know that they can't capture it too much, but this is like, of course, where the leg will go. And you got like pretty much like an open circle right there, which is kind of cool. All right. Okay, which side are we on currently? We're on this side. Right, okay. Okay. Cool. Let's see. I need to put that right there. Oh, wait, where do I put that? Okay. What? Oh, what have I done? I was supposed to do that twice, wasn't I? Oh, there it is. Okay, skip that. Okay. This is a fine example of me Getting too ahead of myself. Okay. Where is that piece? Why can't I find it? There it is. Cool. Groovy. Somebody's texting me. Who texted me? It's not a text. It's an email. Wait, there. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. I'm not. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. All right. And then we can go back to where I was. Put this back up here. All right. And then do this. I need to do that. Oops, sorry. Need to get caught up. What group of dinosaurs is older than Carcharodontosaurids or Spinosaurids? Well, Megalosaurids are, like the family of Megalosauridae. All right. We're almost there. Just hold on to hope, everybody. I think I messed things up, dude. Like significantly right here. I kind of like got things a little bit backwards. I'm fixing it though. I'm fixing it. I'm getting. Okay, there we go. That's fixed, and then that's fixed. Okay, now we are officially back to where we should be. I was just silent there for a second because I was just kind of like I was staring at it for a minute. I have a lot of respect for you because you are trying to become a paleontologist, make a video almost daily, have a family and pets, and yet you are still making videos. That is dedication. I appreciate it. I try. I certainly try. It used to be way more busy, like way more jam packed. I've kind of like my workload has kind of been alleviated a little bit in recent memory, but it's certainly still quite a bit. But you know, when you're passionate about something, you find a way. What's my favorite hadrosaur? My favorite hadrosaur is Edmontosaurus, reptile from Edmonton. It's a cool animal, kind of underrated. What's your favorite dinosaur is a good way to start the questions of the days, I think. It probably is, yeah. I'll likely try to get that going next time. I'll figure something out with that. Unfortunately, I just it completely slipped my mind that that was something I was going to do. All right. That done. Okay. How many times am I going to have to do this, I wonder? Okay. And then do one right there. You are the best YouTuber ever, better than Mr. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I made a paleo art sculpture right now. I'm doing a stellar sea cow. Ooh, sweet. Stellar sea cow was a cool one. Obviously, it's an animal that unfortunately went extinct relatively recently due to humans. Classic story. Okay. We're almost there. I know I keep saying that, but we are. You're almost there. What does 128 mean? It was the first 3 letters of my student ID back in elementary school. Numbers, not letters. Jeez. Didn't just hit me until like way too much later. How long do I plan to make videos for? As long as I'm able. Have I watched the latest episodes of the Amazing Digital Circus? Yes. Yes, I have. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. One more. One more. I'm glad that you made a video about the Tully Monstrum / Tully Monster last year. I was actually the guy that. Oh, you were the. Oh, it's Ryu. Yeah, no, that was a fun video. It's a weird animal, of course, and you gotta love weird animals. Do you like ostriches more or Reyes? Oh, they're both really cool, but I might lean towards Reyes. Oh, that's not right. I can leave that one there. Do this. Opinions on Phosphatitan. I don't think I've ever heard of that fella, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3. You didn't know that the Surviving Earth trailer came out? Yeah, it did. Right before I went live. I highly recommend checking it out. Oh, shoot. Wild World. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate all that you do. As some have already said, it's super impressive how much you make, especially considering your schedule. You are such an inspiration. Thanks for always educating in an entertaining way. Have a great day. I appreciate that, dude. I really do. You know, I try. You know, I certainly try my best. And I appreciate comments like that, man. And thank you so much for donating, dude. You're like an MVP, really. I really appreciate that. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much, man. And then we are on to the final step of this bag as well. See, what did I miss? Got to do that. Okay, that's what I missed. All right. All right. Put this up here. Do that. And then do that. We pretty much got the hips, at least the top part of the hips down to a science, I think. And those are all just spare pieces. Okay. Yeah, okay. That is the end of bag 8. And here's what we have right here. So we have pretty much, okay, I thought I muted it. So we do have the hips, like where the acetabulum would be sitting. We have the dorsal vertebrae over here, and like a few caudal vertebrae. So we're kind of getting there, we're getting there. So I think I'm gonna call it good with that. that took way longer than I thought it was going to. Um, but yeah, that was fun. So same thing next week. We'll be doing another live stream building this. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll finish it because hour and a half only got me that much progress. So I think we might still have a lot of work to do, which is completely fine by me. It's gonna be a fun ride. But thank you guys so much for showing up and hanging out. It was a real pleasure to speak dinosaurs with all of you. And yeah, I'll go ahead and end the stream right here. You like my haircut? Thank you very much. I like my haircut too. But yeah, thank you again. Thank you all so much for dropping by, hanging out for a bit. And all of you guys, you make sure that you have a good one. All right, you have a good day. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Have an awesome day.